With the Commanders away in Madrid, the WUSA9 Weather Impact Team took over Northwest Stadium to draw up our own game plan for winter. The big question, how much snow are we getting this year and when will it hit, right? Here's the WUSA9 Winter Weather Outlook.
You know what? The season's changing, and just like the Commanders put together a playbook, we're putting together our game plan for this year's Winter Weather Outlook. I'm Topper with Caitlin and Miri and Jonathan. Come on, team. Let's do this.
Let's start with the snowfall stat sheet. On average, winter brings about 15 inches of snow to Reagan National, 21 at Dulles, and nearly 30 in Hagerstown. Last snow season, Reagan National scored 14.9 inches of snow, almost a perfect play. Dulles got stopped a few snowflakes short with 15.5 inches. Hagerstown got sacked, just 15.7 inches of snow. Well, recent winters have come up short on snow, especially north and west. Why? The background is warmer. Caitlin.
Climate change is shifting the way we play the game. Winters here are our fastest warming season. Check the scoreboard. Since 1970, the average winter temperature has climbed roughly 4 degrees. That adds about 2 extra weeks of above average days per winter. Warmer winters mean more storms are falling as rain or an icy mix, and those big all-snow events are becoming less frequent. Decades ago, we used to see about 6 winter events per season. Now we see about 3. And even the kickoff to winter is changing. Instead of the first flakes flying in November or early December, now we often don't see our first snow until the end of December or even January. Now there will still be blasts of Arctic air when the polar vortex weakens and cold air rushes south. Those blitzes of extreme cold aren't gone, but they are less frequent and they don't last as long. But keep in mind, climate change is the long game. When it comes to what we can expect this winter, it all depends on the global weather pattern. And for more on that, I'll toss it to Jonathan.
That's right, Caitlin. Every winter, the Pacific Ocean helps draw up the play. It's called the El Niño-La Niña cycle, and it shifts how warm or cool those ocean waters are, which then changes the jet stream that steers storms across the country. Now, think of El Niño as a wide-open offense. It pushes the jet stream south and brings us more cold and storm chances. La Niña, on the other hand, tightens things up. The jet stream runs farther north, keeping much of the country, including us, a little warmer. Right now, the signs point to La Niña taking the field for this winter. For the DC region, that usually means milder temperatures and near normal precipitation. So plenty of moisture, but not always enough cold air to turn it into snow. Still, when the timing lines up just right, we can score big, but it's a smaller window. Fewer setups, higher stakes, more boom or bust. Topper's got the final call on what that means for your snowfall this year.
Thanks, Jonathan. I was pretty accurate last year. I called for 13 inches of snow at National. We ended up with 14.9 inches. Not so accurate for Dulles. I thought 19 inches of snow would fall. We only had 15.5 inches. Well, this year, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to call for the snowiest winter on record for a weak La Niña. You ready? 16 inches at National, but 24 inches at Dulles, and yes, the farther north and west you go, even more snow. Hagerstown, I'm predicting 32 inches of snow for you. And I'm also predicting 1 ice storm. But no matter how much ice and snow fall, the WUSA9 Weather Impact Team, we've got you covered.